ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel and welcome to my new review of this projector here. I sold almost everything in my home theater, including all my speakers and my previous projector. I had the Optoma UHD51A, I think. It was a 4K projector, really good, came out in 2018, but it was time for an upgrade. And now we have this expensive bad boy here, this Samsung. It's LSP9. So this is the top tier Samsung ultra short throw laser TV that you can get right now, and boy, I am excited to have this. Now, I went with a short throw projector for two reasons. One, I used to have my projector on the ceiling pointing that way towards that wall, and it's great, love it, but this ceiling fan is in the way on any other wall. So if I have a projector screen here or behind me or on that wall, the ceiling fan is in the way. So with my current orientation, I can't put my projector back on the ceiling anymore. So this helps that problem. And then secondly, I really wanted to upgrade as far as picture quality goes and the latest codecs and the eARC and all that good stuff. So this is more up to date with the latest specs and HDMI specs of the current tech. And it matches my speakers that I have, and the grill is the same color as my speakers and all of my grills too, so it matches aesthetically just perfectly. So this is an expensive boy right here. I think it's currently on sale for $5,500 or $5,900. I think they regularly go for $6,500, so it's not something that you want to spend multiple times, I'll tell you that. So I hope this works for me, but this is my new 4K Ultra TV, basically. It acts like a TV because it sits up against the wall and shines an image either on a wall or on a dedicated screen like I have behind me that we'll see here soon. So I'm actually going to spare you some of the specs. We'll talk about that later. I'm going to go ahead and get this plugged up and positioned in the room and see how I like it. And then we'll then deep dive into kind of what this thing can do and all that good stuff. Better look at it. I love the gray grill with the white finish around it. It's going to look extremely similar to all my speakers, so the aesthetic is going to be there. So let's get it plugged in and see what we think. Alright, so we went through and did all the initial setup. When you first turn on the projector, it walks you through setup, gets your account set up if you don't have a Samsung account, goes through testing the remote, make sure that works, and then sets up all your apps. Once you're in, you're in. It runs the same Tizen type of ecosystem that you see on all their Samsung TVs, so similar system if you have a Samsung TV or had one in the past. Now, once you're in, you can go in and finally set up the picture and get it kind of to fit your screen. Now, this is actually the hardest thing that I've ever done in my life. It is so hard because a ultra short throw projector has a lot of pickiness. Let me turn the light towards it so you guys can see. But an ultra short throw projector is very picky because you have to have it at the right spot, the right height, the right distance from the wall, all that stuff. So I had to do some quick math because my screen is 103 inches. And on the paper, it gives you some measurements and guidelines, but it's only 100 inches or 105. So it goes in increments of 5, and mine's 103. So this is kind of like a Keystone Correction, which you actually want to avoid using. And you guys can see I got pretty close to getting it to fill my screen. Now, it's just sitting on an ottoman, and I didn't buy a stand intentionally because I wanted to see exactly what height and what distance I needed to have my projector before I bought a stand. But now that I know, I can either buy one or I can build one, which I think I might have to build one because it needs to stand up about 14 inches off the ground. So check this out. This is Keystone Correction, and you can kind of bend the image a little bit to fit your screen. If you're really close but not quite there, you can go down to advanced as well and get more pinpoints, more grid access. So you can go here and really kind of change those points and really get it fitted in. Now, I'm a little bit low on the ceiling or on the top of the screen, which I'm okay with. I'm not gonna touch it right now because like I said, I'm gonna get a stand, but this is as close as I can get it sitting on an ottoman, which is actually really close to the height that I need it to be. So this is really, really hard to do. So keep that in mind if you're looking for ultra short throw projectors. You're gonna have to, it's so picky on the placement. It's super picky. You have to be completely flat, the right distance from the wall, the right height from the ground, from the screen. So it is super picky and honestly a long process, but it's rewarding once you get there. So I'm gonna leave it like this because I have all my edges on the screen here. I can probably move this one over just a little bit, but other than that, I'm pretty close to where I want to be, so I'm just going to leave it alone. But I think it's pretty cool, honestly. You don't have any kind of lens shift or anything, so you can't move the image over left or right or up or down, so you're going to have to move the projector itself. There is no zoom in or zoom out option either. You're going to have to move the projector out or pull it back in, so you can see how picky this image is. But now that we have one, I can go back, and it's showing me regular TV right now, but there you go. I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit, but we have an image. Now, it's not calibrated, but for what it is, it's on standard mode. It looks really good. This is just some regular 1080p TV it's showing me right now, but I'm super excited. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to run to Walmart and see if I can get lucky and find a little end table or something that's about that height. And if I can't, I'll build my own stand and go from there. But I will show you guys the picture quality. I'm going to calibrate this thing really quickly, and then we'll put on maybe a movie or something, 4K movie, and see what it looks like to end the video with. Alright guys, so I decided I didn't feel like calibrating it tonight because I really get to the nitty gritty with the calibration, so I just changed it down to filmmaker mode, which gives you either filmmaker mode or movie mode. They're kind of the same, but they give you the most accurate colors and everything out of the box. It's made to be tweaked, so I switched to that mode, but I'm not going to calibrate it in this mode right now. I really just do not feel like it tonight. It's really late right now. So we're down in filmmaker mode, but here is the Amazon Fire Stick ecosystem here. So you guys are probably familiar with this. So you guys can see how it looks. I do have my light on right now, pointing right at the screen. So you guys can see it's super easy to see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go put on some 4K content for you guys, 4K HDR content, because this is the HDR, HDR10, and HDR10 Plus supporting projector. I'm going to put that on, and I'll show you what it looks like with ambient light in the room, and then I'll turn off the lights so you guys can see. So please enjoy. Alright guys, I'm going to end the video right here because I want to get calibration done before I really give it a thorough review, but just kind of out of the box, the image actually looks really good if you turn it to the right setting. You don't want to go in dynamic or something like that, vivid mode or whatever, because it is definitely not accurate. But this is really close to it. There's a couple fine-tuning things I really want to do with this. Get some of the bluish look out of it, get some of the red out of the skin tones. There's a lot of cool things you can do with this projector as far as calibration goes. So once I get it really dialed into the screen as far as size goes, I'll do that. I'm just missing just a little bit of the top part. Other than that, I'm pretty much set straight to my 103-inch screen. My screens are weird size, so it's actually a little bit difficult for me to get it perfectly position, but I'll get it. So I'm going to get a stand. I didn't go to Walmart to get a stand. I actually found one on Amazon that is the perfect height for both my center channel and for the projector itself. So I'm going to order that, and it'll be in later on this week, and I'll probably do the review later on this week when that comes in, so I can get everything set up, and then we'll do a speaker reveal, because you guys have been waiting for me to reveal my new speakers. A lot of you guys have given me your guesses, but nobody really knows what I have. So we'll do a lot of that really cool stuff towards the end of this week, so definitely make sure you're subscribed, because a lot of fun videos are coming along the way. Be sure to stay tuned for the full review of this projector, as well as my final thoughts on it, and if it's worth the price tag you have to pay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button and subscribe if you are not already. We will see you guys in the next video. Kpaceguy out. Peace.
You can say I lost my mind. I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down.